If you are driving on a rough road, then it means that all you have to do is just stop accelerating and target areas that your tires find difficulty turning. So target very, very bumpy areas or areas with a lot of loose sand. The tires find difficulty rolling through such areas. And then areas with a lot of gravels or a landscape that is, inclined upwards. If the car tries, if target such an area and the car tries to climb, it will basically descend because gravity is working against it. So yes, these are a number of solutions that you can apply. Now with the modern automatic cars that have the parking brake in the form of a button, right? You push it down to engage the parking brake, you pull it up to release the parking brake. Now, automatic cars, like I said back in my previous videos, are slightly smarter than manual cars. So let's say you are driving and you apply your brake and your brake fails you, and you try to engage the parking brake, which is the button type. Automatically, the car would know that, okay, why the car will be, the car knows that, okay, the fact that you are trying to apply the parking brake while the car is moving is because your main brake, which is the foot brake, is not working. So it will drastically reduce the speed of the car, then eventually the car would stop. So another way to also manage a brake failure is the use of the guardrails. You realize that anytime you are traveling, there are certain areas that have guardrails, protecting the road. So especially when you are going to a bridge and you have to climb that winding road, you realize that the edges have these metallic barriers there. And it's basically meant to also keep you in the road just in case you lose control and you don't fall off the cliff or the hill. You get it? So, and the middle side too has the same thing. So let's just say you are driving and let's say this is a guardrail and you've lost control over your vehicle. So you can strategically use your car to basically like scratch the edge and it helps to dampen the speed, but you have to do it in a strategic manner so that you don't damage your car too much. So you are going and then you hit the side and then hit the side. So as you drag on the side, the same way the speed will be dampened. If you are driving on a highway or motorway which has some of these middle barriers there, you realize that those barriers are slightly elevated above the road. Okay, so if this is the side of the road, you can just use your tires. It's almost like scratching your tire against the side of the road, and what it does is that it dampens the speed. If your tires will even get burst, the car will even slow down a little bit more drastically. So anytime your brake fails you, these are a number of things that you can apply and prevent the situation from escalating. All right, let me know if ever